Alright, the name's Drake and we're back for another Lord of Nazarick video. So, today I will be explaining the summons, not the normal summons, because we all know how gacha games work. We all know how summons work. But I will be explaining not that summon, but the other... son of a bitch. The other summon, the newcomer summon. Now, I've already done my newcomer summons. I was an idiot. That's the wrong screen. I was an idiot. I just kept mashing the retry button, thinking, oh, I'll just get something better. I was wrong. So, what you have to do is press retry, and then if you get a good character, like, say, drum roll please, shebang, him, Platinum Dragon Lord's armor. That is not in the fucking thing. I just realized that. Anyway, if you get him, I would recommend saving that. Now, if you look to the bottom left while you're summoning, it would say save. Then you would able to save it in one of 3 slots. Save it to one of those 3 slots, and then it'll save that summon, and then you're able to retry with no precautions, because it will save that summon, and if you want to choose that summon later, then you can just press select, and then choose that summon. Shut up, Platinum Dragon! So then, who are the characters that I recommend you going for? Well, off the bat, Platinum Dragon Lord's armor, because he is a shielder. He will tank everything. I kid you not. Hold on, where is it? I shouldn't be at the end of this right now. It is because of him that I finished 3-10 very early, and I was able to get albedo shards very fucking early. I kid you not. It's very fun using him because, drumroll please, let me show you what he does. Not that one, skills. His ultimate right here. All skill damage received by allies is transferred to World Isolating Barrier. What does World Isolating Barrier do? Can endure damage equal to 100% of Platinum Dragon Lord's or HP, plus 300% of its defense. That is insane. Can you shut up, please? Grants a 100% basic chance to inflict shock on 2 random enemy targets for 2 rounds after using the skill, prioritizing targets without shock. That is insane. So, what this means basically is that for the turns that it is up, which is basically as long as it doesn't get destroyed, it can go for the full 4 rounds if you can, if his HP is high enough, which, for my rounds, it was. Don't listen to that idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It wasn't up the whole time. But it was still pretty easy though. So, there's that. 3-10 with ease. I will show that video later. Now, with that being said, this can have some drawbacks because without relics, he can fall off pretty heavily. This barrier is only insane if his HP is insane. Relics, you have to have full HP on him. If he's not full HP, he will kind of just sit there and do nothing. But Magic Absorption is also a really good skill of his. Gain shield for 2 rounds. Shield can absorb damage equal to 140% of the character's defense. Shield, HP, and fucking defense is what he wants. And then level 2, skill cooldown -1. This was at 3, now it has 2 round skill cooldown. So, him, I've used him the whole time that I've had this account. Which is about, what time is it right now? That's about 5 hours. I've been playing this game since 9 o'clock. That's not 5 hours. That's 3 hours. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. But, yeah, he's insane. Next is Crictus. Now, he's not that good. I would say. From what I've used from him, I would say he's not that good. His damage is lackluster. He's just an AoE. And he does do bleed and AoE, but this doesn't do the bleed. His normal ass skill inflicts the bleed. So does this. These two inflict the bleed. This is an AoE. This is not an AoE. It deals extra damage equal to 40% of the attack the target has bleed. Does it extra 40% if the target has bleed. And then, where is it? I know this hits 2 people. Or is it this one? One of these hits 2 people. That's weird. But yes. I would say he's not that good. Now, this is where we get to broken. Momon. Of course the main character's broken. Why would he not be? Yeah, you're right. But he is so absurdly insane. It's not even funny. First of all, his buff. Deals damage to 85% attack. Enters hero's debut state for 1 round. And I think state purifies 2 debuffs. No. Okay. But at level 5, deals damage equals to 115% attack after using the skill, gains attack boost and damage taken down. That is where it gets insane, because he gets reduced damage and his attack boost is immense. 30% attack boost. It might not sound that much, but if you build him correctly, that is immense. That is something built different, I would say. And then, Raven Black Hero performs 4 hit attack, each hit dealing damage equal to 80% attack. If the target dies during the attack, changes the target to the enemy with the lowest HP after launching 1 more hit. This can also attack everyone at the same time. So, if all of your targets are low enough, you can easily wipe and then hit directly onto the boss. Now, this is what I like to do. I like to use Albedo, Don't Mind the Dress, and Momon. Launches a 3-hit attack, each dealing MDMG damage. I still don't know what that means. Equal to 24% attack plus 75. Upon hitting, each hit has 20% base chance to inflict burn. And then I go over to Momon, and then I use his buff skill. Then once Albedo comes back, I use this skill. Inflicts chain on a target with a random enemy unit. Maintain 1 round. Before hitting the target, grants 100% base chance to inflict DMG AGGR. Still don't know what that means, but it's a debuff that increases damage taken by 30%. So, that's insane. Debuff that increases damage taken. And then the rest doesn't really matter, because that's what we're here for, is the damage taken increase. Go over to him. He still has the buff. Come on, load. He still has the buff. And then I ult, and it wipes the team every single time. And that's basically what I do. Now, sad to say, he's not a part of the base thing with the, the newcomers summons. But he is, and he is. I recommend you getting him, because he's insane. SRs, I haven't tested most of them. She feels like a downgraded version of him. That's all she is, and she's red. So, I'm probably going to level her up, and then use her on my red teams. Because all she is a downgraded version of him, except without the shield that protects everyone. And then in this game, it feels like healers are honestly useless. You might, granted, in the future, when bosses get a lot stronger, you might need a healer. Can you stop that? We are probably going to need him. He purifies, and I haven't seen I don't know if anybody else does. I haven't seen another priestess. Are you a priestess? I don't want you. You purify as well. So it's him and her. So yeah, it's him, who's blue, and then the other maid, her. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Who also purifies. Oh, I have stars for her. Cool. But yes, both of them. We'll probably need them when buffers get when bosses get a lot tougher, and we can't just outright nuke them. And his shield might just disappear in an instant. I'm not gonna lie. His shield might disappear in an instant against some of these bosses that we might see and will hopefully see. And yeah, that's about it. I got off on a rant talking about characters, and yeah, but it's pretty self-explanatory with the summons. I'm just an idiot. Don't be like me. Don't mash your way through and then end up getting lucky because you got him. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.